Right, okay, we're across the road from the Acropolis here in Ormskirk. Looking at the camera there. Sue's there ready to stop it from falling. It's windy, it really is windy. So I'm Steve and this is the Chippy Tour. I support and promote our fish and chip shops nationwide. I don't charge for reviews, everything's done incognito, so there's no way that they can know we're doing it. Even in a situation like this, nothing gets set up until we've got the bag. They had no idea, and I like it that way. I think it's the fairest way to do reviews. So don't charge for reviews, don't get free food for reviews. I think it's the best way. SwiftOrder are supporting me on this mission to celebrate real, independent chippies. They're a family-run company helping takeaways offer online ordering without paying commissions. If you'd like to take orders online or you're fed up with paying high fees, SwiftOrder is an easy, reliable platform with one clear, low monthly cost. It's simple to use and is backed by a UK support team that's always there ready to help. And we're outside the Morrisons. We're up on the footpath here, so we've got plenty of room. We chose Acropolis. We were thinking, hang on, this is a Greek chippy, maybe. So we had this idea of a nice gyro, or gyro, however you want to say it. But no gyros, but they do noodles. So, okay, so it wasn't quite what we thought, but absolutely spotless in there. It really is. Staff are wonderful, friendly, smiley, hard-working, all in the uniforms and everything else. So let's get stuck in. My wife's choice today, given the menu choice. Oh, it's a nice box, isn't it? Good food to go. Can you smell salt and pepper going on? What have you got?
Salt and pepper.
And?
Ribs and wings.
Ribs and wings. Do I need a fork for ribs and wings? Let's have a little look. Oh. Hey, they look all right. Take a rib and a wing and get the hell out of there. Can I have a bit of this veg? Just a bit. I want to see how crispy and flavourful it is. There she goes. She's off. She's gone like a greased weasel. So let me have a little try of this. I love it when the veg is crispy. And not all soggy all of the time. Now I know my salt and pepper. I do love my salt and pepper. In this part of the world, Merseyside, this side of Manchester, Merseyside side of Manchester, Merseyside side of Cheshire, we do like our salt and pepper. When I did those 8 fish and chip shops on the Costa Blanca, look out for them, go back on the videos. 8 fish and chip shops on the Costa Blanca. Took the truck, everything, all the gear. That was earlier on this year. Fantastic. There was a place there called the Codfather in Moira. They did some of the best salt and pepper. Let's give this a go. It's kind of got a batter on it. Oh, that's nice. A lovely, sweet salt and pepper flavour. And not too spicy. Yeah, that's got a real sweetness about it. Let's try the rib. My wife's just getting stuck in there, but she's come out for a minute because she's letting it cool down a bit because it's too hot. This obviously got cool pretty quickly with this wind out here. All right, so I'm going to put them to one side for a minute. I'll have a pick at them after, because I want to get stuck into this fish and chips. That's a big box. This is a large fish and a small chips. That's for cod, not eel. Look at the length of that. That is lovely packaging. I like that. It's too nicely set up here for me to tip it out onto my plate. In fact, it would hang over my plate there on either side. So we don't want that. Loads of chips underneath. That batter is certainly crispy. Look at that. Well, that looks fantastic. Oh, that's nice. Now we're going to get stuck into this fish. I'll go with this little finger that hangs off. Okay, the battery's just holding on. A bit doughy in places. Let's have a look at the rest of this. Yeah, the batter's definitely held onto it a little bit. It is crispy in places. You can see there by what I mean, but let's have a go at their gravy for the amount of people that think it's obscene to have gravy with fish, to mix beef with seafood. Oh, it's got a lovely smell to it. And there's plenty of big chips in here to have a go with it. Nice and thick. Oh, onion gravy. Okay, cool. That's nice. See what it's like with this bit of fish. That's a nice gravy. I didn't ask for a large or anything, but it's a big pot. What about these mushy peas? Another bright one. But if it goes dark anyway, at least we've got something we can see everything with. Money mess. Consistency's okay. Let's say a lot of seasoning. There's enough seasoning in it. We've got a generator in the background. We're on the high street. We've got vehicles everywhere. And here comes that way. I think it's only a little shower. So I think I think the cameras will cope with it. So what we've got here is, they're savoury. They're basically, they're like a giant stuffing ball. Well, mostly potato. Let's have a look at this one. The batter looks nice and golden, doesn't it? Oh, that looks nice. That is nice, that's why. Oh, I'm going to sit in the cab in a minute and eat that out of the rain. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So it's back to the computer, where we'll look at a review. A low one, somewhere in the middle, a high one, and mine. And see you there. Now let's have a little look at these reviews. I hope my voice is a little rough today, but we'll get through it, won't we? 1 star. Took too long. 3 star. It's not as good as it should be. The curry is tasteless, but the fish is great. The chips are ever so slightly underdone. It suffers from its success. 5 star. I travel from Skelmersdale to buy the fish and chips from here. I don't think it's that far, actually, Skelmersdale, but I suppose there's plenty of chippies in Skelmersdale. Absolutely fabulous, and staff need top marks as well. Always freshly prepared, so worth the price and the trip. Thank you. Another long trip today. This must be actually added on. Oh, yeah, edited 4 weeks ago. Another long trip today to this wonderful fish and chip shop, introducing my hubby to the best fish and chip shop around. Well worth the trip again. Mine. Acropolis is a large, well set out and well designed shop. It was clean and tidy, and the staff were smartly dressed and welcoming. I ordered the salt and pepper chicken wings and barbecue ribs, with the wings served in a light batter and packed with flavour. The ribs had good taste, although they were a little dry. The large cod was a generous portion, and the fish was fresh and tasty, though the batter was slightly doughy in places and held a touch of oil. The chips were crispy, tasty and plentiful. The mushy peas were of a good thickness and genuinely delicious. The large savoury was indeed large. The gravy had a good consistency and a pleasant beefy character. Overall, it is a great local chippy, cooking in oil, cash or card, hygiene rating 5, fish reviewed, cod. See you on the next one.